double attack. Meghan scared Charles to death, writing her own tell-all memoir to ruin royal. Even casual royal family followers know that Prince Harry has written a memoir, which is due to be released by the end of 2022, and is causing much tension within his family. But now, as we're hearing more and more from Meghan Markle in the past couple of weeks, through anecdotes revealed on her new Spotify podcast, Archetypes, and in her bombshell interview with The Cut last week, Sunday Times royal editor Roya Nikha says Meghan might have a book of her own in the works. Let's back up to Meghan's own words in The Cut profile, where she revealed that she rediscovered an old journal of hers left at Frogmore Cottage, she and Harry's UK home, while visiting there for the Platinum Jubilee back in June. You go back, and you opened drawers, and you're like, oh my gosh. This is what I was writing in my journal there? She told The Cut. Meghan also revealed in the piece that she didn't have to sign a non-disclosure agreement, NDA, when she and Harry quit life as working royals back in January 2020, leaving the door open for Meghan to say, alright, whatever she wants, whenever she wants. This could all add up to her own memoir in the future, Nikha says. The thinly veiled threats that came in Meghan's interview with The Cut, I think, she probably hopes it does feel threatening to the royal family, Nikha tells True Royalty TV's The Royal Beat, for The Mirror. But, I think there's a lot of eye-rolling, going we're used to this by now, that phrase, I have a lot to say until I don't and I've never signed anything that restricts me from talking, there was a very strong inference there. Nikha echoed many royal followers' sentiments when she says she was shocked Meghan left behind such a personal item in the form of the journal, even though Meghan knew that Harry's cousin, Princess Eugenie, and her husband, Jack Brooksbank, lived in Frogmore Cottage after Harry and Meghan left for life in the US. I was astonished to discover that she had left a highly private diary behind in Windsor, rather than taking it back, Nikha says. She's mentioned a couple of times in the last year or two that she kept a journal, and I think there is a very strong inference that Meghan could write her own memoir. Nikha added that most of their, Harry and Meghan's, belongings were packed up a long time before they even left for Canada and America, so packing up was done. Certainly, when Eugenie lived there for a while with her husband and child, they had the run of the house. I think that most of Harry and Meghan's belongings that remained, which weren't many, were stored away. So, I don't think she came back and packed up the whole house. I read it as an opportunity for her to mention the journal. While obviously nothing is confirmed, the hints have been dropped. We know that Harry is bringing out a book, Nikha says, per the Daily Express. We don't know when, but it's quite soon. It's implied that Meghan could write her own memoir. According to the Daily Express, the royal family are now reportedly concerned about the possibility of Meghan writing a book with the diary entries. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are allegedly trashing the royal family even after leaving the firm to leave a life of their choice. They wanted to leave the royal family. They've earned a huge amount of money, I mean hundreds of millions of dollars in the process, and yet they have just been trashing the royal family, royal commentator Russell Myers claimed during Sunday's episode of Paul Murray Live. The expert added, they have been pretty much trying to get everything their own way. One would have thought that they would have just disappeared into the Californian sunset, been happy to make a bit of money and just forge their own life, but no, according to Myers. Sharing his thoughts on Harry's upcoming memoir, Myers said, is it sort of score settling, is it a purposeful act that he just wants to get back at his family? I suppose we'll just have to see. The world will be watching, that's for sure. Lilibet and Archie's parents have sparked speculations with their moves. Some royal fans and experts think that they are allegedly being paid for damaging the royal family. Being paid for